We are previewing this week's game against Murray State. That game will be this weekend, 6 o'clock. That'll be on the ESPN Plus. So we're going to go into what happened last week against Southeastern, against UIW last week, and also Murray State's game as well. So we're going to break down those games as well. So once again, thanks for joining us. If you're in here, let's see if we got any sound. So let's check the sound before we start broadcasting. Let me switch this out. Let me edit this post. See if we got sound. It's this out. Let me edit it. We got sound. Yep, we got sound. Yep. Once again, thanks for joining us. We're going to recap what happened last week. So let me go ahead and put some films on. We're gonna go ahead and do that recap. So if you're in here, you want to watch the recaps, you can do that. So I'm going to have to get some more tapes. So we got tapes. Okay, let's go ahead and recap what happened last week. So I'm going to switch my cameras and we'll switch over to the Southeastern highlights. We'll break down what happened last Saturday.
Welcome to Strawberry Stadium on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University, where tonight the Southeastern Lions will host the UIW Cardinals in a big Southland Conference opener. In coverage, and that's exactly what you can.
Okay, this is what happened in the game. I'm going to put the screen in theater mode so you can see it. Okay, this is the what happened. UIW on offense first.
Have happen against this offense.
So they're going to drop back. So UIW's quarterback. So everybody, the Southeastern players, these two players are setting up for a pass play. So this is on 1st and 10. Let's show you what happens on the play.
Another dump off. So
a nice little dump off pass. Good defensive effort by the Lions, but that was a pass.
Time for a short game. That was C.J. Hardy on the first one. Big play to open to go fast.
Okay, once again, they had their shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to your left. And let's see what happens on this run. They'll throw a nice little pass right here. So they're going to throw that pass right down this way. You're going to have your Lion player going in there making that play. So it's going to happen right on that play. It's going to develop. So they just hit a nice little play right there. So it's a nice little pass play. So we'll go to another play. I'm going to switch over. And I'll show you another play. Okay, once again, this is on 2nd and 9. Southeastern rushing 4. And then they have their I formation. Wide receiver, 1 wide receiver to your left. And your running backs and the
kind of ad-libbing and picking up.
So they're going to run the ball up to the left side. So they're going to get that ball out. So on the left side run.
And get you out of the backfield position. Man, and
So this play right here, this is going to be a so it's an incomplete pass. So good defensive effort by the Lions on that play. So good defensive effort going into this game.
For UIW, years in the Southeastern Lions, and they're going to let them play a little bit. Looks like unless it's blatant, they're gonna just keep the flags in the pocket. And now here's Darius Lewis. He's got some room off to the left side.
So nice little return by Terry Lewis for the Lions. So nice return that was with 10-12 in the first quarter. Okay, once again, shotgun formation for the Lions. Two wide receivers, one to your left, one to your right. One back in the backfield, so your tight end's right in this area. So what they're going to do, they're going to call for a pass. So let's see what happens on this play. Everybody's, they're rushing 4 down linemen, UIW. So let's show you.
And a little option play.
So nice little option play. That's a fully developed play right there. So it gets some yards for the Lions on that play.
Washington room to run down the sideline.
Okay, this is another play right here. Once again, Southeastern on offense.
Nice block there. Johnson makes a man miss. He may have.
So Johnson gets in. Nice play by Johnson getting out of bounds to get the yards for the Lions. That's
stepped out of bounds, and he did at the 6-yard line against you.
Okay, once again, shotgun formation. Backs, one back in the backfield, two of these are like sets right here, 1, 2, and your quarterback's back there. So let's see what happens on this play. So he's going to drop back, and he's going to throw it in the middle. It's going to be 2 players going in. So that was an excellent catch. So that play absolutely developed when it came down to it. It absolutely developed.
So caught. Touchdown Lions. Is that Drabaki? I believe so. That's a huge play. Great protection by the offense.
So that was a good offensive line protection to get it for a touchdown right there for the Lions. So
offensive line, Cephas finds that window, and for him to hold on to that, knowing he's going to get popped, kind of leading the charge there. Herman Kristoff there. You see the touchdown again. Just a solid all-around play, and you get to score, and you overcome a bad penalty inside the 5-yard line. So that's been place kicker Ryan Callahan.
So we're going to rewind it, and I'm going to fast forward to another play. So we're going to go over to another play.
Shot like a bullet. Scott's going to hand it off.
So it's a handoff. So good defensive play by the Lions. That was on 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 play.
Did not make the first down. I believe that was Garrett Crawford. And he just stuck it in there.
So UIW drops back another pass play. Let's see what happens on this play. He tries to.
Now here's the scramble and a throw out.
So that was a good defensive pressure by the Lions. So to get him to throw the ball out of bounds. So it was a good defensive play all around.
Bounds. Good pass rush for the Lions. Don't have a problem with it.
Okay, once again, Lions rushing 4.
Call just not something I would have done.
It's a nice little handoff right there. But the defense, once again, on 2nd and 10, makes an excellent play. So it's an excellent defensive effort by the Lions right there.
To Cooper, and he maybe picked up 1 on the play. Great start to the season. Going for it on 4th and 2 at midfield. And his quarterback picked up.
So this is a pretty good return right here.
With the little crease, makes a cut. Larvadane out towards midfield, tackled at a.
So Larvadane makes a nice little return on that play right there. So an excellent return.
Around the line, 47. A great return
See, ball in Larverdane's hand. Great job on the return and kick it to the left. He takes it up, and then he follows that blocker. I think that might have been Philando Jordan out there in front. Somebody out in front. Just follow him and get it up in there, and now they get ball.
Okay, shotgun formation. Wide receivers, one to your right and one to your left, and then that's your tight end right there, and then your running back on this side. So the quarterback's in the shotgun. Let's see what happens on this play. And one goes in motion.
He's so special with the ball in his hands. And now here's the handoff.
So nice little run right here. So excellent run play, excellent block by the offensive line.
To Rodeo Graham Jr., the freshman, he picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Back rotation. And now Sawyer finds.
So Sawyer throws the ball, so it's an excellent pass. So it's going to get it to his receiver, and he gets it out of bounds. So an excellent pass going into the.
He delivers a boom. Gets out of bounds. A defensive lineman. So here's the replay. Graham's a big guy. Yeah, that's exactly what they're looking at. That's what it is. Yeah, I mean, by the letter of the rule, that looks like targeting to me. We'll see what they call. Great job by our director.
So that was a targeting call. So let's go to another play. I'm going to go to a touchdown play. And so let's pull this up, and I'm going to scroll it right here.
Corner dig, the inside receiver, and another opportunity to put the ball in the end zone.
Okay, this is the goal line situation. Once again, Southeastern has in shotgun formation, wide receivers on the 2 sets on the right.
Here's Sawyer with the handoff straight up.
So nice little handoff by Sawyer to give it to the running back to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
Waltzing into the end zone is Carlos Wall.
Let's go over to another play.
First and goal at the 5.
So first and goal situation for Lions once more. Once again, shotgun formation. The backs right here is in the and then you got your wide receivers, and then you got your motion man going to your right, or this time going right to the where I'm pointing the arrows.
7 minutes to play in the first half. Kovacs in motion. Washington Jr. in the backfield. He's got room to run, and
so they get in the end zone, so it's another touchdown. So excellent block right there, touchdown Lions. Let's go over to the next play, and I'll run it again.
ball is out.
So this is the fumble right here. So looks like they got the strip.
Motionless. Yeah, he got popped. He might be out. I hope he is okay.
So that's one thing they did in that game, is get turnovers. That's something I'm very happy with right there. Is them getting those turnovers in the game.
Let's see the replay right here.
This is the entire.
So the replay will show you.
now surrounding.
He just knocked him right there. See how he goes in and hit him full collision right there? That was a good hit right there to get the ball loose.
Yeah. And look, I don't think that's targeting. I mean, he doesn't lower the crown of his helmet. He hits with the shoulder and the side of his helmet. Lindsey Scott sticks. And so Kristoff was able to come off of his coverage. And Lindsey Scott really didn't have a chance to cut back. As you see the hit, I just don't think you can call it. It's not the crown of the head. I think that's
not targeting.
But, you know,
So that wasn't targeting. I say that wasn't targeting.
And really put the pressure.
So we're showing you some highlights of Southeastern's big win last Saturday. So once again,
Because Lindsey Scott's going to be in concussion protocol, and you don't even know if he's going to be able to come back.
okay, let's fast forward it to the third quarter. We're going to fast forward to the third.
And a draw play.
So a nice little draw play right there. Offensive line is blocking on that play. That's on 3rd and 19, so they get their yards.
Got some room as Brennan. He gets the first down off to the races.
Wow.
Tracked down.
So nice little run on 3rd and 19 to get the first down. So that was an excellent first down run.
Inside the 25, Jesse Britt. 4th down and you go for it. Great call. Again, great block again by Connor Briggs, the freshman, getting some great playing time to another. And you see this time and time again with multiple.
Okay, run play going.
Now a little Britt making 2-man miss. You couldn't tackle him in a phone booth on that one.
So a nice little run play right there.
3rd and 5.
Now they go with a pass.
You see C.J. Turner picking up. And now that play is blown up in the backfield.
So a good defensive play by the Lions from UIW, trying to fake the ball, but it was blown up in the backfield. Nice little blown up play. Number 97 made an excellent play.
Big number 97. Tyreek Mitchell, the sophomore Hammond native. He just shot through the gash.
So that was an excellent play right there by number 97. So let's see how he did it. Let's pull it back again a little bit. So once again, so he came from his right on the edge right there. So it's an excellent play by number 97. So we're going to fast forward it and go to another. We're going to fast forward and go to the drama plays. Okay, this is
Orlando Jordan breaks it up. The All-American selection coming up.
So Orlando Jordan breaks up a play. Let's see what happens on his replay. Nice little play by Orlando Jordan to get the pass breakup.
Around that right arm, around his right arm, and
so once again they
here's Lindsey Scott, throws the slant low, and
so nice little play right there by Lindsey Scott. They get the incompletion, so it's an excellent pass play.
complete, and Southeastern takes over in UIW territory for Orlando Jordan again with the coverage. And Anthony Britton, credit him with the pressure. That's out of this world, and one of his guys is Doug Peterson, and he told the story about the one thing he's learned is to be yourself. Right on, and 3rd down, a draw play.
So nice little draw play right there. So it's an excellent draw play going in to the 30-yard line. So a nice little run right there. I like that. I like that run. I'm looking at the films. So let's do it. Let's watch it again. The draw play. So I'm gonna see how they designed it.
Anthony Britton, credit him with the pressure. That's out of this world, and one of his guys is Doug Peterson, and he told the story about the one thing he's learned is to be yourself. Right on, and 3rd down, a draw play.
So nice little draw play. So they give the ball. The offensive line was side blocking. So a nice little side blocks.
And Washington with room to put him up by 7.
Okay, this is 1st and goal. This is in the 4th quarter.
Jesse Britt in motion, rolling out as Sawyer. No one really open, but he finds Britt, squeezes it in there. Touchdown.
So it's 35.
For Southeastern, and they are fired up. 35-28 Lions. Not have been much. That could not have been better coverage. As you see the touchdown right there.
This was a shootout. This was an absolute shootout ball game right here. So let's go to another play. We're going to wind to another play. This is with 16 seconds remaining.
Tied up. And here's that draw play. Carlos Washington makes a cut. Gets a block and is out to the 40. Great block by Anthony.
So nice little run.
The big receiver getting out there. Just don't think there's enough time to be able to do that.
And from their own 41, certainly can't reach the end zone from here, you wouldn't think. I know Sawyer has a strong arm.
And he's got a man inside. C.J. Taylor. Touchdown, Lions.
So that was the game-winning touchdown play that won the game last Saturday. Final score 41-35. I'm going to say this. They played an excellent ball game against UIW last Saturday night because, look, this team right now, they need the wins to stay in the Southland Conference race at the end of the year. So I look at it this way. This is, don't underestimate what this team can do. This team can do a lot. I mean, they will make the playoffs this year. I think they will. I mean, but like I said, they got to get these wins. I don't care if it's dramatic fashion, 1-point games, 2-point games, and all that. No, I want to see them win this, win these games. So once again, that was the film on the Lions winning 41-35. So we're going to break the tape down of Murray State. So I'm going to break down what happened in their game as well. And then we'll go to press conferences. So I'm going to switch this over again. And we'll run the, we'll scout the plays. Let's go ahead and do this.
Electing to burn a timeout.
Okay, once again, Murray State on defense, they're running their 3-down linemen. Once again, wide receivers.
Lower hash mark, bit of a low snap. QB looks and is going to be taken.
So nice little defensive play by Murray State. That was on 3rd and 8. So
down at the 30-yard line, a couple of racers in there. Cade Shupert gets credit for the sack. It'll be a loss of about 3 yards on the play. Beaks for the Racers.
So the Racers drop quarterback. He drops back.
Lefty fires it left side.
So that's an excellent catch right there. So their quarterback is going to be throwing that ball. They're a throw team. That's what they are. They're absolutely passing football team.
At the 50 by Brooks, and he's taken down at the 41-yard line. That's the best first play of the season for the Racers. Mark Aiken with the tackle. Stinson.
Okay, shotgun formation. Once again.
To connect here in the pocket. Good protection. Fires.
So it's a great protection right there. So they'll throw a nice little
as his man
pass play.
25-yard line.
So they're going to throw the football. They're definitely going to throw it to their wide receiver. Number 85 is a pretty good tight end right there. So that's one tight end you have to watch. It's this guy right here where I'm pointing, number 85.
That is a first down brought down by Cole McDowell for his first catch of the season. Hand off again to Northington.
So Northington, that's the young man that's number 30. So it's another running back for Murray State on their run plays.
Bumps to the outside off tackle, dives across the...
So he gets a couple of yards on that play right there. So he gets maybe about 2 or 3 yards on that carry.
$15 has enough for the first down, I believe, down to the 13-yard line. The Sticks, and we.
Okay, once again they're back in their shotgun. Wide receivers, 2 wide receivers to your right and 1 to your left. That's 3 wide receiver set package.
Appearance for DeMonte Witherspoon. Fire across the middle. On by Dallas, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
So the young man, number 6, is Dallas with Murray State. Good catch right there. So that's another player you're going to have to be aware of at all times.
Down, cue the horse. The Racers up 6-0. Get 1 on the ground. Corner blitz coming for EIU. Pass downfield and a mix.
So a nice little corner blitz by Eastern Illinois. So
amazing catch at the 45-yard line by Brooks. Elijah Benoit with the tackle. He won in the first quarter, 7-7 the score. The handoff goes inside, and a running back this time.
So good defensive play by Murray State. So they get to the ball pretty well. So that's one thing you have to be aware of is they're getting to that ball. They're going to get to that ball really quick.
Wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure they'll give him anything as Stinson is ready. Empty backfield this time. Pumps quickly.
So nice little pump out right there. He throws this pass. And he gets it to
as his man for the first down to the 32-yard.
So they're going to throw those nice little screens, dump offs, and stuff like that. So that's one thing you have to, the Southeastern defense has to do. What they did against UIW last week was absolutely good. They need to create those turnovers. That's what you need to do in those games. Because to be honest with you, if you don't create the turnovers, it'll be another shootout like last Saturday's game. So I say this, 99, they need to have pressure at all times on that quarterback of theirs for Murray State. So we're going to switch back the cameras.
Line catch by the Racers by Taylor Shields.
Okay, once again, I formation. The running back.
He'll fake the hand.
Nice little fake handoff.
Throw across the middle. Shields has it. Splits two defenders. One has him around the.
So he did fake that handoff. So it's an excellent handoff, fake handoff to throw the ball. So that was play action right there. So once again.
40, he'll go down at the 36, but a big gain. Trips to the left side, including a big lineman over there. Stinson. Tons of time to throw. Unloads. Has Satoff at the 30. He's across the 20 and bumped out of.
So Stinson is their quarterback for. So he moves around pretty well in that pocket.
Inside the 20. Brooks is wide to the left side. Has the ball from the upper hash. Lets it go across the middle. Has Shields. Makes the catch.
So that was an excellent throw right there by Stinson for a touchdown. So that's one thing in common with Stinson. I'm gonna say this: he's got mobile mobility. I mean, the way he's going 3 steps, 4 steps, 5-step drops. Look, you gotta put a lot of pressure on him because he can move around. He also can throw into pressure as well.
For the touchdown. Give him 6. The Racers are on the board again. Stinson with the clap of the hands. Drops back in the pocket. Fires across the middle. A diving.
So nice little pass right there. He stays in the pocket. So he's mobile, but he does stay in that pocket.
Catch by Britton for the first down at the 38-yard line. Quarterback Stinson will draw back into the shade. 2-step drop. Looks downfield. He fires. And a leaping catch by Shields at the 49.
So that quarterback, let's go ahead and give you his numbers. I'm going to put his numbers up on the screen, and then we'll get back to the film. I'm going to go ahead and put his numbers on the screen for you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch this camera around so we can give you an in-depth look at his numbers. Okay, it's Stinson. I'm going to get his numbers up for you. Okay, Jaden Stinson. Let's put his numbers up there. Okay, Jaden Stinson numbers. Once again, he went 28 of 46 for 334 yards. He had three touchdowns. He had 4 interceptions in that game against Murray State, against Eastern Illinois. Excuse me. I just get so I tell you what, he also can run the ball. So he had 3 touchdowns in a game, but he had no sacks in the game. He had so that was in the game. So I'm gonna tell you, this guy right here, he's a mobile quarterback. On the year, he's throwing 304. They also have a quarterback by the name of DJ Williams. He also has 207 yards. So they're going to use those 2 quarterbacks if needed. in the ball game. So that's one thing they're going to do is use those quarterbacks. Now, let's give you their running backs. Let's go ahead and break down their running backs. Northam, he's also he averages 4 a pop. Then Witherspoon averages 2 a pop, and also Lucas Tazza Jones is another guy. And also, these running backs right here that I'm showing you on the screen, these are the ones you got to be aware of right here. Number 30, number 31, and so now let's go over the wide receivers. Wide receivers, Dallas has 14 catches. His average is 11 and a half, so he's got a good catch rate. Also, Brooks, he's at 13. Shield at 15. Bell at 30. So these guys are going to be very consistent when it comes to the wide receiver core of Murray State. So that's one thing in common you got to keep aware of those quarterbacks and running back situations. So let's give you the offensive breakdown. Okay, they only score 8 points a game. That's 34 total. They give up 40 points a game. That's in games. Now, first downs, they give up 49 first downs on defense, but they also have 17 on offense. Now, their running game, they kind of have they're averaging 2.8 a game, so they're not running the ball effectively. That's 480 yards a game. Now, passing the football, they'll throw the ball a lot. They have 4 touchdowns in the game. That's a 175 average per game. Now, total offense, Murray State has 248 yards. Total plays, they average 272 total yards. They're averaging 4.4 plays. Now, their third down conversions, let's give you their third down conversions. They're at 25% on the year, and also they're at 46%. So they're giving up on defense. Now, fourth downs, they're 1 of 6. So they're not that good. They're not that good in fourth down conversion. So if you can get them off the field on fourth down, that would be a great investment right there. So I look at it this way. Look, this might be a good win for the Southeastern Lions this week. I mean, they had suffered a shootout game with UIW, but this game, I'm pretty sure they will come out of this game a winner. So I look at it this way. This is the keys to the game. We got to limit those offensive turnovers. We also got to create turnovers on defense. We also have to have an effective running game against Murray State, because they can have some good. They have some good defenders that can stop those runs. So we have to have an effective offensive line at all times that's going to block and make Southeastern run plays develop. Now the passing game. The passing game is going to be good because look, they'll have those players that can create those turnovers. So we have to create those turnovers as well. So my prediction in this game is Southeastern winning by maybe 12 or 13 points. So it may be 12, 13 plus. So that's my opinion on it. So once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the Southeastern Preview. We'll be back on tomorrow for Tulane and Houston. We'll have no high school football show tomorrow night. We'll have Tulane and Houston on the stream. So we will be on live with that. So once again, everybody have a good rest of your Thursday afternoon. And we'll return tomorrow for Tulane and Houston coverage.